morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, um, the cards that popped out today showed me that you are a highly ranked soul. I know it's backwards. Then I also saw that there's an energy harvester. Like, I woke up really feeling drained today. I just feel tired. But there's an energy harvester, and it's over for them. They're getting towers. So, you're dealing with somebody that is an energy vampire. Now, in the dream state last night, I literally was working with this deck. This is the Empath Oracle. So, before we get into this goodie right here, I'm going to go ahead and give my disclaimer. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, and so yeah, so some of the information may resonate with you, and some of it you may feel doesn't resonate with you. Because it's prophetic, you don't really know until you know. And a lot of the times things repeat themselves, like history. So it could be something in the past, it could be something that's going on now, or it could be something that's about to happen. Okay, so keep that in mind. Always use your greatest discernment. And if you take anything from my readings, make sure that you seek a proper medical, like whatever it is, whatever type of advice or whatever comes, because I don't know what's going to come through the cards. So whatever comes through, just make sure that you're seeking, if you're taking any of the information from my reading, that you're using it responsibly, you're using discernment, and you're taking it to a professional that is a professional of what, because I don't claim to be a professional of anything other than being a psychic and saying what God, like God tells me to say. So, sorry if my throat's a little scratchy. It's like allergy time right now. Everything's blooming, and I'm just like, oh, I feel really swollen. So, um, this right here is a pendulum. It's a great thing to have when you're listening to tarot, because you can just use it to ask yes or no questions on whatever the reading is coming up in the reading. Like, is this message for me? Is it not? Also, yeah, so seeking a professional if you take anything from my readings. And um, if you are in a space that is not mentally stable, okay, or emotionally stable, because I don't know what's going to come up in the cards beforehand, and I only get a little bit of the information. So, like, I work with my dreams a lot. So, uh, basically, I want you to open yourself up to spirit, to God, and expand yourself so that you can be able to use the discernment. Because I could pull cards and you could see stuff that is additional for your situation, you know, that I'm not picking up on because I'm reading the collective. Okay, so just whatever doesn't resonate with you. And if you're not mentally healthy, this literally tarot is probably not something that you should do, because it will trigger you. Like, there's stuff that comes through the cards and sometimes it triggers me. So I always make sure that when I'm doing tarot, I'm in a space where I'm mentally healthy and I'm feeling good. Okay, I'm not like, even though, but again, for me, even though I felt drained this morning and really it was like, oh, I just want to go back to sleep, spirit's like, get up, because this is, somebody else's energy. So when I came in here to use my little note cards, and then the energy harvester, and it was highly ranked soul, and there's an energy harvester, when those came through, and then the towers, it's over, they're getting towers. This person may pass. This person that's been feeding off your energy, they may actually become very sick and die. Like, I feel like somebody was sustaining their life off of your energy and utilizing some type of weird empathic connection. Like, you are an empath, okay? That's what I feel. I feel like whoever's listening to this video, that you are in the state of becoming aware that you have empathic abilities. And so I'm going to go ahead and use the chimes right now to clear the room so we can open the session, okay? So we call in the Most High God, Christ, Jesus Christ. We call in all of the archangels, all of the ascended masters, Archangel Raziel. I love Archangel Raziel. It's great for opening the third eye. And then we call the guides into your space, and we just a massive exodus of any lower vibrational energies, anything that's going to come up in this reading. I ask that it be cleared in the name of the Most High God, and the Most High God give loving favor to mankind and mercy and forgiveness for anything that comes up in this reading. And for anybody that ever watches this video that's on any side of this situation, amen. We all may be delivered. Okay, so if you have a sensitivity to sound, turn your volume down just for a minute while I use the bells, okay? Or chimes, sacred chimes. Okay. Now this is something, because when you're an empath, I'm going to just say a couple things really quick that I have figured out from being empathic myself. When you are an empath, you can like somebody can come to your house and they can straight up just leave like empathic, and like if they're an empath, they can leave their energy. Okay, and so you want to be able to clear your space. So having selenite, this is a crystal that clears negative energy. Having this in your home or on your person, on your body, is one way. Again, if you use sage, that's another way to clear the energy. Oh, there it is. I dropped something. 1 second. Okay. It's like it's for my bell chime. Okay, yeah. So then sound is another way that you can clear your space. The cult of Hathor in Egypt. I'm obsessed with Egyptian stuff. I just love Egypt, and I would go if rape was illegal in Egypt. I would go, but it's not, so I'm scared. But yeah. Okay, so you can be an empath. Now, when the energy gets really heavy around you, you want to be able to make sure that you're able to ground your energy. When I say ground your energy, that you are getting enough earth energy in your root chakra, because your root chakra is what feeds the entire physical system, okay? So when you're getting drained, you're having a issue with your, and this is for everybody that's being energy harvested, like by a psychic vampire, and this is a person, okay? They have figured out some way to either use sexual manipulation energy, or it could be a combination of different techniques. Yeah, that they're using to drain your energy. But I feel like they're doing it at nighttime, most of it. And vampires are like nighttime creatures anyways, so that like logically makes sense, I guess. So you know what vampires hate? Are Fedsenite. It's this crystal here. I've got a very big tower of it because I don't play. Psychic. I don't even want to play. Oh, just holding on to this, just like literally, I can feel so our Fedsenite's a crystal that will stop psychic vampires. How crystals work. This is big enough that it will work for the whole room, but again, like you want to have a piece that you can carry on you. So I have a selenite tower that matches the size of that right next to it, so it's always keeping it clean. Okay. So when you're an empathic person, And this is what I want to tell you why your root chakra has been affected since you were a child, okay? I feel like this person that's energy harvesting you is somebody that they could be an ex, they could be one of your exes. Because again, I was feeling that sexual connection. But the thing is that you're the empath and they're not. And for some of you, this is somebody that you don't even know. That they're just a psychic vampire or spiritual energy vampire, energy sucker. They just suck you of everything that you have. So like you have to protect your own energy. Now in my dream, when I had these stupid vampire bitches come to me, they're like witches and they have negative attachments on them and they try to mess with me in the dream state and I'm even stronger there, so I don't know why they do that. And like I have spiritual dragons that are like fifth dimensional all around me all the time, and so they're always like in my dreams I always have the options of dragons to ride. Okay, so basically I'm going to pull some cards from this empathic deck because it was in my dreams. Like the answer was in this deck of this energy vampire. Now I do feel like, because we ask again that the Most High God step into this situation, take whatever part of you that's holding on to this person or this situation. It could just be a situational thing. Well, because it is a situation, but it has to do with the person. Yeah. Like, I rebuke you, you piece of shit. There's a spirit outside the house right now, and it was just leaving my building. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ, and I resign your invitation. Like, but bitch, you was never invited. God didn't invite you. Go back from whence you came. Okay. So, bonding with the rhythm of life. Okay. Now, this is talking about changing your frequency. Something in your frequency has kept you in a victimization mode or a prey mode, like somebody's prey. Seeking healing water. This is talking about taking a sacred bath, going to a place of water and releasing your emotions. See, psychic vampires, they play your heartstrings. They'll literally play your life like a fiddle. Just, you know, or a flute or something. Like, they'll literally just play with your emotions. And what this does is it disconnects you from the natural rhythm of harmony of life. And when you're in the flow state, you're bonding with the rhythm of life. You're in that creative space and you're in kind of an isolated area within yourself and without yourself where other people can't invade, but they sure as hell want to. Right? Because we're dealing with somebody that a psychic vampire is somebody that has no boundaries. They are very disrespectful. Then they also don't have boundaries, and some people are aware that they do it, some people are not aware that they do it. Honestly, it just depends on how conscious the individual is, and they're cursed. Yes, vampirism is a curse, period. First vampire that I ever knew was created was Cain, because Cain drank the blood of Abel when he killed him. That's what I seen anyways. So he became the first vampire and like the first werewolf and the first witch thing. It was like a really accursed thing to do that. Naughty, naughty. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh about that. Alchemizing confusion into clarity. That's what needs to happen with this situation, okay? Because when you alchemize, this person wants to keep you in a state where you're second guessing yourself. That's what the vampire does. They use guilt trips and shaming and manipulative tactics. Like they'll buy you expensive shit. Like I had these vampire people friends. They were always giving me gifts, and I was like, why are these people continually giving me gifts? Like physical things that I don't want or need, you know? And it was because they were using those items to steal my energy. Whether they knew that they were doing that shit or not, knew that they were extracting some type of gift out of me, that I was giving some type of powers to them, and they were giving me like stupid shit that I don't want. Sorry, but gifts that I didn't want. Like I don't really. I wish that it was with a pure intention, but I had to get rid. Oh my God, offering my gifts. Ah, this literally says offering my gifts. Okay, so this person, maybe you used your gifts to help heal this person who is a vampire. This looks like Elle from Stranger Things to me. I don't know why, but she just does. She just looks like Elle to me. Or 11. Elle, whatever. Offering my gifts. I was just saying that. I was just saying that. That's so wild. Okay. I see manifesting the future, and I like that. Okay, so somebody could be like literally wanting to vampire your gifts or vampire your abilities. Stop. There's like a stray hair that's touching my leg, and it's wigging me out. Okay, just remove the hair tie altogether. All right. Let's see. So I saw healing with Mother Nature. Like I was saying, grounding your energy. You need to do like a grounding exercise where you give gratitude and appreciation to nature. Hey. Yeah, so, okay, so grounding your energy. Anytime that you give gratitude and appreciation to something in nature, it reciprocates that back. And that floods your system with energy that just grounds you. So that you have, like, because you can only use your gifts when you're in a grounded state. And because gifts are genetic, they're biological. They absolutely have to, they're not hereditary. Like this, all psychic and spiritual gifts and being an empath is genetic. So if you're an empath, that means like your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers are empaths. And also it means your kids are empaths. So when you learn how to clear the empathic energy for you and your children, which we can go ahead and do right now. So this technique is out of The Truth of God, which is a book by Michael Steckman. I really recommend that you get that book because it has techniques that I use that are they're beyond what any other person has ever created as far as being able to clean up in your own reality and make things happen. So basically, when you give appreciation and gratitude to nature, you just visualize, okay, like I love the moon and I love the ocean. Those are two things that give me so much peace. So I can concentrate on those and instantly it'll ground my energy. Also, I love trees. But if you're feeling like your children are being affected, oh my gosh. That's awesome. February 13th. Wow. Were you born on a Friday the 13th? Hi, Alex. That's rad. A Thursday. I was literally born the same day, but it was Friday the 13th. That's really cool. So you're just plain Aquarius, because I know February 13th is like just really, really Aquarius energy. So yeah, so you could have offered to help this person with your gifts, or they could be seeing that you have gifts, because like I said, uh that your abilities come from your parents, they come from your ancestors, they come from your genetic lineage. Okay, so what do they need to know? Experiencing the reality of change. Okay, that the situation is going to change. So I feel like sometimes we get stuck in empathic cycles with people where it just, oh, I'm so glad that you were directed to me, because this message definitely it has to do with your energy block. Like, you have a significant one. I was seeing in the collective that there is a root chakra issue, and it's causing this confusion. So that's why it's like you're learning how to become a natural alchemist, using the elements to because whatever's sent in the spiritual, you're able, when you ground your energy, to alchemize it. And I think that part of the stuff, see what I'm picking up on, these images show me so much stuff. It's insane. Like, they're really beautiful pictures and they're very abstract. Um, Okay, so you may be somebody that really needs to go to water to heal, to release emotions. And a releasing ceremony is really good with water. Now, if you go to like a lake, so you want to think about water like this. Like, the ocean has movement in it, coming in, going out. You go to a river, it's all taking the energy, swift movement one way. Okay, if you can stand on a bridge over a river or over a stream, and stand so that you're that facing the direction the water's going, then just say, I release all that I need, that is ready to be released, or all that I can release at this time. That energy will clear you. It will really, really clear you. So I'm feeling some people, just by being around a body of water, if you go like hiking, or if you go, I'm seeing like people that go to a waterfall. I'm also seeing a hot spring. So there's many different bodies of water that are very healthy. And this is one way that you're going to be able to transmute that empathic energy, because what it is an empathic connection that you have with somebody that is an energy vampire, that is not empathic. They only have, the only gifts they have is from stealing it from you, like literally. And yeah, so they want to disconnect you from the rhythm of life, basically. But this person doesn't have anything to offer you. So shielding, grounding, and protecting. That's one answer. When you do this every day, like, I shield myself now with the Most High God. I ground myself now with the Most High God, and I protect myself now with the Most High God. Okay, and then also practicing daily spirituality. That's something that's necessary, especially if you want to learn. So I'm going to just do the empathic technique out of the truth of God. So how I would teach this technique to people I would do sessions with is that you have a higher aspect of yourself. Okay, as higher self is able to do every type of miracle that could ever be thought of. So right now, we're going to just create a connection with you and your higher self. So in this situation, with this situation, you're making agreement with your higher self that when you say I in this next statement, that it's not your little self, but it's your higher self that's going to come through. Okay? The aspect of you that is God. So when you say I is your higher self. So I clear myself of any negative energy that I've picked up from anyone else. Okay, so that's the first part of it. I clear myself of any negative energy that I picked up from anyone else. I clear myself. And know that when you're saying I, you can just let your little self get out of the way and let your higher self come through, because this is a no brainer for your higher self. Your higher self knows what energy belongs to you and what doesn't. Okay. So I clear my energy. I clear any energy that I picked up from anyone else. Okay. Um, Then the next part of it, if you have children, you can make this next agreement that every time I clear myself of negative energy, I also clear everyone in my bloodline, because the gift is works through your genes. That means you're clearing your dead aunt, you're clearing your uncle. Either way, you're just getting that energy out of your and spirit says, okay, yes, absolutely. Okay, so then know that after this, anytime you go to say, I clear myself of any negative energy that I've picked up from anyone else, then knowing that it also is clearing everyone in your bloodline. Okay? Because that's the agreement that you just set up with the Most High. That when I say I clear myself of this, that means God comes in and clears. So yeah, daily, doing this technique daily. Like for people that are truly really empathic, doing this technique daily and then going out into nature and grounding, because it's going to break the cycle. It's going to break the cycle. Because like I said, it was a repeating cycle that has been going on with a certain type of person. Then cleansing mind, body, and spirit. That can be through taking spiritual baths, through playing musical instruments, um, through literally meditation, praying, and then loving the self on all levels. Trusting in your destiny, because and practicing daily spirituality. Establishing emotional boundaries. This is really important. Because like I said at the beginning, that this other person, they don't have boundaries and they don't know how to have normal boundaries, okay? So you're the one that has to be the one that establish the emotional boundaries. Now, one being that's really good for creating boundaries, and I know that I'm butchering this, but it's like Quetzalcoatl. It's a Aztec god. It's a fiery serpent. I know I said that wrong. I've tried to say it. Quetzalcoatl. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, he's amazing. So that dragon will put up boundaries with this person and be like, no, you like do not cross this energy space. So you can work with that dragon, serpent, rainbow, bird like being. Um, but yeah, you have to make emotional boundaries with the person, and that could be having to tell the person that I just can't have you in my life anymore. That could be the emotional boundary that you need to set with them. Or if you still are going to have this person in your life, which I really like, they're getting towers because they keep trying to vampire you from you. So yeah, transforming empathic um, absorptions. That kind of goes with the alchemizing card. So all of these things need to happen, and a cord cutting, really releasing the person, because this person mentally vampires you as well. Like they just steal your energy on all levels. Again, it could be through they could be doing this through sex magic or something, but they're sending you a constant negative stream of like in that relationship, it's pretty much no give and take. It's only just them taking and you giving. Okay, now we're going to see what the tarot has to say about this situation. Okay. Back to this inheritance stuff. Let me look at this through different eyes, because this Four of Pentacles, your inheritance. Now, see how there's a pentacle on his crown? Okay, this has to do with spiritual crown. This has to do with heart. This has to do with your root chakra, the feet, and grounding into the earth. So, an inheritance, gift, or a large sum of money leads to arguments, possessiveness, and selfishness. You try to keep all the money for yourself. It's foolish to try to control others' actions in the situations around you. Resistance to change, acting is affecting your judgment. Okay, so a contract is signed, an agreement is reached. You will be in the position of authority. So that's good because there is something to do with it, and it may be a spiritual gift. It may be a gift or some, because this person wants your lucky charms. Like they want your inheritance. They want what God has made for you, right? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Um Okay, so the next cup is a Six of Cups, and this is all about like the inner. I see these as being little inner children, like our inner child. So it says to concentrate on happy memories and good times to comfort you. Um, in times of trouble, remember the good times and let go of the bad. Someone or something from the past brings you happiness, emotional relief, and healing from grief or loss. Okay, so if somebody was trying to take, yeah, they were trying to do the Ten of Swords to you. If they were trying to Ten of Swords you for your home, your house, your possession, focus. What this is saying, like, instead of focusing on, because in this card it says possessiveness and selfishness. I think that when somebody tries to take something from us, it kind of causes us to then become selfish about, or it's not selfish, but at least possessive about it because we don't want to lose it, you know? And so it's saying instead of focusing on that, it's better to focus on the Six of Cups, to put your energy and focus on the positive and on happiness. Okay, that's what's going to bring you the greatest outcome. Emotional relief and healing from grief and loss. Again, this person could have tried to keep you, this vampire that wants your inheritance, wants your like life force energy. They could have been trying to keep you in a state where you were stuck in it, like a helpless victim, inner child type state of being, so that they could drain you. Because yeah, there's the devil right there, and justice. So the next card's the High Priestess. Now I feel like this is the person that, or somebody went to a High Priestess to, you know, at least have, and this could be another tarot reader, to at least, or they could be watching tarot, listening to it, to find out about what your inheritance is so that they could find a way to steal it. Because whatever they just tried with the destiny swap thing last go around with the moon or whatever, I'm not even kidding, these people are just so lame. It's like, damn, they're so lame. So yeah, this High Priestess, let's see, because the next card talks about feelings of exhaustion and lethargy. And having no energy. Dude, this is exactly what I was talking about. Some freaking witch person or High Priestess. I mean, she's not in reverse, so I'm wondering why. But this is literally talking about vampirism. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. It says feelings of exhaustion, low energy, lethargy, and mental dullness. We rebuke that in the name of the Most High God, in the name of Jesus Christ. You are over involved and need to choose between too many commitments. This is definitely with people, or I feel like this High Priestess is in a state where she's feeling like she's got no energy because she's just being drained. Loss of enthusiasm, interest in things that have always made you happy. Now, if you do feel like you're going through that experience, then I can tell you that there's magic involved. Something just doesn't want you to be happy. But you're still in the place of authority because it's your house, your life. Oh, there's the Magician in reverse. Okay. So that's what we've got going on here. We've got a Dark Magician. And that's what I kind of said, like, because vampirism is all about a curse anyways. It's literally a curse, or the effects of a curse. Okay, so we rebuke that. And any vampire connections, like, across the planet, because I know that this is, like, this is an actual thing, you guys. It's an actual thing. And there are vampires that are in spaceships that abduct people like Roanoke. Roanoke? Was that what it's called? I think it was called that. Where a bunch of people, a whole civilization went missing because the space vampires landed. Oh God. Um, Material success doesn't make you happy. Well, I could tell you that material success isn't going to make you happy because that's not like you're the only thing that's going to make you happy. And I think that this high priestess could have tried to ruin something for you, like so that you wouldn't be happy, but they don't understand happiness themselves. So it's like not working. Also, this high priestess could be somebody that acts like they're like a spiritual guru or something, like, or they're really high ranked spiritually and they're like the scum of the earth. I don't even mean to say that, but they're literally just like the scum of the earth. God's just like, no, like you're not a high priestess. They're acting like they're a high priestess, but they're not. They're not really connected like they say that they are. Because why is this high priestess doing witchcraft on somebody's inner child while they're asleep? That's some stupid bullshit. Oh, but there was the magician. Also, here's the lovers. I hadn't seen the lovers until now. And boom, judgment with the lovers. Okay. Yeah. I know, space vamps. Seriously. Scary. And there's some stuff in South America that I've seen spiritually that these people like it's their daily like they have to deal with these creatures on the daily. Um, I have lineage that's from Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, and they have so much extraterrestrial activity all the time there, all the time. They've got it's mermaids, fairies, dwarves, like these other types of little creatures, but everywhere. And then in the mountain there, one of their big mountains, they have an alien base, and so yeah, it's all aliened up, the whole place. Aliens and cryptids, like real mermaids and stuff like that can come on land, like the Starbucks mermaid that has uh like two, each of her legs is like a tail, a mermaid tail. Okay. So this is talking about wishes won't make it so. This is something that gives me a good feeling. Because what they were trying to do was, this high priestess was trying to bend this reality. Okay? And they're wishing that they can overcome, because you've ascended into a new space. So they're still stuck in the old reality, like where you used to be interacting with them. They're still stuck there. They've got a negative entity attachment, and this card to me, when it's in the upright, reminds me of a community of people. It's in the it's reverse, so it's like there could have been a community of vampires actually. But yeah, there's some stuff in South America too that's like legitimate vampires. So deal with situations as they are, not as you want them to be. Boredom, entering a monotonous pyramid. Okay, so this is what's going to happen to this vampire, because they already have low energy, then they're not going to be able to drain you anymore. Because it was started with the Four of Pentacles. And something has to do with your love life. It really does have to do with your love life. Like, is there some type of jealousy? Few opportunities for escape. Projects or work do not produce the financial gain that was expected. Financial setback and disappointment. Okay, that is for this high priestess. See, there had been some type of like energy exchange where they were taking your energy. Okay. So somebody could have tried to steal your work also, or could have tried to push you out of something in work. This feels like a community of people that just were very like really put off that your light shined brighter than their whatever they get from church. Like I don't know why I'm feeling, but it is it. Oh, there's the moon. So it does feel like that there is a church or something. I'm sensing that, or a coven. It's a group of people that pray together. They work with this high priestess. So there is a high priestess that's involved in why the witchcraft and vampirism is taking place. Okay, because then we have the Three of Wands upright. This always shows me like a trinity through things coming together. But again, he's like having to balance three things and make it work. So somebody could have been trying to get rich off of your dreams and your ideas. I mean, that's one way of actually stealing stuff from somebody. Is you just take all of their content or their ideas and then you mass produce it, or you try to become that other person. Like, that's weird. This shows that through careful planning that your goals are going to be completed. So you don't have to worry about that. Um, but anticipate obstacles and visualize how you'll overcome them. I'm feeling like these are normal obstacles. Like, especially that this person has tried to block you in so many ways. And I feel like the devil, it's something's done in the sleep while you're asleep. Okay? To extract this energy out of you. You could be going through dream cycles where you're being chased by somebody, okay? And harassed by somebody, and it could be somebody that from your waking life, or it could be people you don't know, but it has to do with this energy. Like, they want to keep you in a fight or flight running, energy, so that they can extract whatever it is. So new business idea is assured. If they were trying to take your business idea, come up with a new one. Let them have whatever they thought that they stole from you. That's what I just heard. Because and then fight these feelings of lethargy. They want you to be if you're not giving all your ideas to them, then they don't want you to have them at all. They want to just steal them from you. Like, and that's not how I'm sick of people using magic for that. So carefully weigh the risks, though, and others consider you a visionary. Then the next card warns about working with other people. Again, especially when it has to do with your Four of Pentacles, your spiritual gifts. I wouldn't right now work with other people, because it talks about someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take everything from you. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. Watch out for deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware. You may see it coming. You may not see it coming until it's too late. Well, if it's showing up right here, you're going to see it's coming, because they're already draining you. If they haven't tried to actually steal your shit in the person, they're already draining you. I mean, that shows up in this card right here. Feelings of exhaustion, low energy, lethargy, and mental dullness. Okay. You could be dealing with a person that tries to spread your energy, like got a whole big thing of bread, and you're this butter, and just spreads it real thin. They just try to spread your energy, like, throughout, like, to scatter it so that it's not fruitful. Someone wants to cheat you out of your own blessing, and that's not how blessings work. When blessings come from God, God gives you the blessing, puts you in a situation so that you can maintain the blessing, and then blesses you with more blessings. And then, yeah, like, if somebody tries to take that blessing away, they can't, because it came from God. It's not like a person gave it to you. It came from the Most High, so they can't take that. And they don't understand. That's why whatever they've been getting away with taking up until now, which we rebuke in the name of the Most High, for our own best goods. This person, what they've been getting away with is like pretty much going to cause them to just, they could literally die. They could literally have, or pass away, I'm sorry. They could literally pass away from this backfire. Your enemies think that they're powerful because they are in a group, but it actually makes them weaker. Do you know why? Makes them weaker? Because they get caught up when you got a lot of people around. It's a lot of different energies to get caught up with. Especially if they're doing anything with financial accounts. If you have a financial advisor, you need a new one. Now, this was talking about financial setbacks. So this high priestess is planning to cause a financial setback and disappointment. And they could very well be the one that's trying to cheat you out of your blessing. Okay, I want more information on this high priestess person. Okay. Frustration, complacency. You've been doing the same thing for too long. If a lawsuit or court case is pending, you will lose it. Lies and intrigue. Someone makes trouble for you. Bad luck plagues you for several months. A major change in your life will improve your outlook. Okay. What is that saying? Because this card has to do with this card. And it has to do with this card. So all three of these cards, where it started with feelings of exhausted, low energy, the way that I'm seeing this is like from the High Priestess, we have then these three cards of, they're just different ways of being set back. And this is what they're trying to do. Like I said, this is something they could have done. They could have taken you to court and gotten you in the court system, like, already, or they could be trying to do illegal things in the court system. They're definitely lying on your name. Like this high priest, there's a tower. I'm like, this person's gonna be so jacked up because look, check this shit out. This is how much God loves you. This is what I want you to realize. Even all the evil wishing that this person has tried to do, this high priestess has tried to do over your life, it doesn't matter. Like, you still started with the Four of Pentacles. That's in the upright. You having your inheritance. This is you having your cake and eating it too. Then you have the Six of Cups, which is about relationships, having your cups filled, having your inner child healed, pleasant, happy memories of the past. Okay, then you have this high priestess person. Then it's like, boom, all the psychic vampire crap, like, came from that, and the evil wishing, and then because they're trying to, because this is the thing that people don't understand. When you're dealing with something that's not of this world, why do you think that shit of this world is going to even be able to work on that, right? And some of these things are like space vampires, like, and however they seed people, like, yeah, they just drain people of everything till they're black on the inside. It's really disgusting, but it's through witchcraft. They use people's feelings and energy against them, blackmail. Like, there's so many different ways to demonize a person, but that's what this high priestess was trying to do. They spent all this time and all this energy, and so you may have been having headaches, like you may have been having migraines. That has to do with, remember at the beginning I was talking about having a low root chakra. Now when your root chakra is low for too long and it's actually blocked, okay, you'll get you'll get diseases, you'll get sick, because the root chakra is giving the earth energy, which is what our physical body is made up of, is the energy of the earth, And it's giving us that energy to stay alive. Like, we're connected to the earth. And we don't realize how we're like so connected to the earth. So maybe we're like shooting off in a spaceship. We don't realize how connected to the earth we were. Um, so yeah, this high priestess person just created a bunch of problems because even with all this, you still have the Three of Wands, which talks about through careful planning, your projects and stuff and your dreams will be realized. This person's not going to be able to steal your dreams from you. And your goals will be reached. You have leadership skills. That just popped out. This is the Hierophant in reverse. Now, this is showing me that this high priestess has gone to some type of chthonic deity, underworld deity, dark deity, because this represents the Most High showing his hand. So this would represent a dark, like, god. Okay. Yeah, like how that card right there just was said, chthonic deity. So they could have used unconventional means to try to cause this setback in your life. Cheating and deception can cause divorce and the end of a relationship, especially if this high priestess was trying to use your energy to like take shortcuts in life. That just popped out. That's the Empress. Okay, so this is about you being the Empress. That's what this is actually about. And even if you're a man, or we all have female and male energies within us, so we can be like, tarot maps the entire human life, okay, from birth to death. And so yeah, the Empress. So yeah, that shows me that you still even I actually feel like this deity, she summoned it up, but it's on your side. That's wild. Oh my gosh, people are so dumb. Oh my god. Oh, because she's the high priestess and you're in the Empress energy, which means you rule over her. Like, literally, you're the higher position. So what she just did is she just did that to herself. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So being in the Empress position is really good because it's all about being creative and being actively creative. And it's also about healing relationships between mother and child. You could have a connection to, yeah, a underworld deity like Hades. His name's actually Hades. Hecate. Her name's actually Hecate because she's the ruler of a gate at the crossroads. Yeah, there's the moon. She's associated with the moon. There's a lot of druid energy as well. I don't know how that would be. But because it's like nature deity. Okay, nature. So nature deity. So you're protected. You're protected by the dark. This is when, God, this is when black magic goes wrong, yo. This is when I'm serious. This is when black magic goes wrong. This high priestess summoned up this dark entity who's like one of your ancestors. And they tried to get this dark entity with like bribing it with food and bullshit to try to do some shit to you. And this dark entity is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And then it does all the shit that this person was like ill wishing on you. It does it to them. That's funny. And then goes ha 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 over here and sits with the Empress because that's the ancestor to the Empress. That's hilarious. That's like literally probably the worst. I would be like, you call yourself a professional with that shit? Oh my god. That's so funny. That's why people need to, at this time, use discernment when you working with the spirit realm. Don't be disrespectful. Like, think that they're gonna turn on their own blood with you giving them cakes and shit. Come the fuck on, yo. Even a sacrifice wouldn't make them turn on their own kin. It's like going against nature. All right. So yeah, this person wants to create obstacles in your way so that you have continual setbacks, but this is what they're experiencing and they're blaming you. So if you have somebody that comes out of the woodworks just straight up accusing you and blaming you for their misfortune, it could be that you're their walking karma, that they did you something dirty behind the scenes or they were stealing from you. If somebody like literally, we rebuke every obstacle and all of this stuff created. Um, by the way, in the name of the Most High, because that's ridiculous. But yeah, they wanted you to have obstacles in your way, to have disappointments, to be sad. There's no need for that. You're actually being protected right here. And you're successful. And this high priestess is freaking out because they just keep seeing you grow with success. Like, how is this person able to still be successful and I've done all this stuff to exhaust them, to run the clock out on them? How are they still? Because they in the Empress. You were never gonna win, high priestess person. They were never gonna win. That's just not in the cards. You know, I have that song, everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. Yeah, like this is what a high priestess would be doing in the immature energy of that, wanting to rule the world, but they're not the Empress. All right. So this vampire, can we get any specific information about this person and this situation? Is there anything else that we need to know? Okay, yeah. So this person, this high priestess, has been getting success through underhanded means. Ruthless in dealing with others, exploits others for their own advancement. I think I said something about that. I don't know if it was this reading or the other one. Obsessed with money and power, no concerns for others' needs and feelings. And people, if somebody acts like this, it literally doesn't take long before the universe strips you of everything, because when you have stuff, if you don't respect your fortune, okay, if you abuse it, like you let people suffer when you could just easily help them and it would never hurt your pocket because you have that much you could give, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like that's the shit that the universe will really give you an ass whooping for. And the universe will take everything. They'll take your kids, your life, like everything, until you stop being that way, because there's no way that type of energy will survive. And if somebody tried to do some underhanded like trying to take your home or trying to take your property, trying to take your Four of Pentacles using underhanded means with witchcraft, or going to a high priestess, somebody that, who the hell is this person to say that what you have, what God gave you, should belong to them? They really need to take that shit up with God, because that doesn't have anything to do with you. That has to do with this person's fucked up relationship with God, because God didn't give them anything, because you know why? This is what they're doing with what the stuff they already have. This is what they've been doing with it, causing using it to vampire another person's life and energy harvest them, calling up underworld deities and trying to cause blockages and shit. That's why this person is getting their gifts stripped from their life. Like, they're not going to be in a position of power in the future with that behavior. Be warned that wealth can bring a whole new set of problems. Avoid high-risk projects that will fail. Theft, financial loss, gambling losses. Again, this high priestess took a very big gamble going for your Ten of Pentacles. This is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So really, your Ten of Pentacles is everything that you've got, that you've worked for. Your community, your home, your friends, your relationships, your family. Like, gambling losses. Yeah, they took a gamble trying to mess with your Six of Cups, your pleasant memories, your happy dreams, trying to cause you grief or loss. They are taking a karmic hit for that. Everything that they wanted for you is actually happening to them at a very fast rate. And oh, the reading I did yesterday was about this practitioner that was going to end up dying because I had a dream that two had passed away. And then last night my dream was about the empathic deck and using that today. So that's why we started with that. Because there is an aspect to this relationship with narcissists. And narcissists are driven, they're driven by different demonic entities. Okay. Alright, so show me what I need to know. Okay, so what they're going to try to do, this high priestess is going to try to get you to take on too much. That's what they've always tried to do. Try to get you to take on too much empathically while that person burdens you, and then they become unburdened. It's a disgusting process. Work is monotonous and each day is drudgery. When it's like, especially if they're trying to copy you, okay? They may rethink the basic ideas behind your work and projects. They may seem doomed because the basic underlying idea was not sound. Correct this and you might get things back on track. This copycat high priestess person tried to just literally thought it was going to take your destiny and use the underworld to do it. Dishonesty in business. This is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So this is about business. Dishonesty in business. Like I was just saying, your reputation as well as long-term goals are in jeopardy. Lack of insight into... So this high priestess needs to become aware of that. I mean, for sure. For those two cards, for the cards to be looking like this, their reputation's becoming ruined. And I wouldn't be surprised if they lose their life. Careless spending, solicit several bids before making a decision. Business partnership in conflict. That's what this high priestess person's trying to cause too for you. But that's not going to happen because you have this protection over here. And you just chilling. Like the Empress attracts and manifests. They don't like crawl after somebody and beg and grovel and whatever this person wants you to do. It's just not, it's against your nature. You're like, what? The tower. I was wondering when the tower would hit. Shit. So yeah, they're getting hit with the tower. Because I tried to play games. They tried to play games. So they're getting hit with the tower. And again, these people are getting hit with the tower because they have a negative entity attachment that drains them of their energy. Like when they get a rush off your energy, it's literally like, this is so weird. It's like a drug. It's like a drug. To them, see, like when you carry the energy of the Most High, that is a love and a energy that is beyond, it's ineffable. And these people don't have it because they won't do they won't go to God, they won't go within, they won't do any of the spiritual work that's necessary to keep themselves, you know, on their spiritual path, like on track. That's why it's calling judgment. It's getting judgment called on the situation because they can't maintain what they stole. Like, that's just what I keep hearing. They try to put all of the burdens of everything on your back, but they're somebody that's been a friend that's been just not a friend. They've never really been a friend. They just want you to think that. And you've always known, like, is this person really my friend? Like, are they really there? No. Especially if you see them getting a tower right now. They tried to cause all this bullshit, and all they did is cause it for themselves. And if they did anything to try to mess with your business, the tower's hitting. So, tried to pop out. The Fool. This talks about you being on like you have the Fool energy, but you're not a fool. The Fool's about being on beginning a new journey. This is about you beginning a like new idea. Because remember this Three of Wands, it says through careful planning, a goal or project long in dreams will be realized. Okay, that's like a brand new idea. You know what I mean? A new business or idea is assured. Literally, it says that. Anticipate obstacles and visualize how you will overcome them long before they appear. Visualize. So now that we visualize this high priestess doing this bullshit, um, and the effects that it's been causing, they get the tower, and you still get a new beginning, a new journey. Along with you're keeping your Six of Cups, happiness from childhood and nostalgia, okay? And you're connecting with your inner child. I feel a period of peace and healing. The Fool's about a new business venture, but it's also about being spontaneous. I'm hearing to take a vacation, take a drive, to go. If you've been wanting to escape somewhere, that now is a good time, because Spirit's about to come through and clean up shop with this situation. This Nine of Pentacles, okay? It's a very lovely energy. Money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined. Watch out for your financial interests, okay? Rely on your own instincts and research. Do not trust financial advisors. I had said something about getting a new financial advisor at the beginning. You come into a large sum of money, possible inheritance or lottery winnings. Investments pay off. Is there anything else they need to know, Spirit? Okay, yeah. So the Queen of, this is the person that has gone to the High Priestess. So it's a Queen of Cups in reverse, signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable emotions, is cruel and seeks revenge, perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest, immoral. She uses people and then discards them. Do not trust her. Don't trust her, and don't trust the High Priestess person. This is who vampires you. She she's paid this High Priestess to do this to you because she's a sadist. Didn't it say sadist? No, it said perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest. Immoral. She uses people and then discards them. Do not trust her. So yeah, it's just like a couple people that are being the bane of your existence, pretty much. It's because you have this love situation that they covet. Why are they coveting the love so much? They want to create so many blockages because they know that love is the way that you create, and then they're twisted as shit. I do feel like you have love coming in. You may have a love connection with an underworld deity. It could, like, straight up. That's how stupid witches are sometimes. They'll straight up summon like a spirit husband. And then that spirit husband's like, "Oh, yeah, my wife? You what?" Da, 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 da. That actually happens. Like when there are, like, we have, some of us have marriages that are with other deities and stuff, like, especially if you were abducted by aliens when you were a kid, then you're definitely paired with an extraterrestrial, and with probably an implant, an energetic implant also, so that they could track you. Yeah, I just revealed that. It's okay. You don't have to be scared. God knows about it, so It would be scary if God wasn't real and didn't love us and stuff, then it would be really scary. But because we have God, it's all good. We don't even have to fucking trip out at all about knowing about it. And because we have God, they can't do anything about it either. So obviously, if God allowed it to happen, then it is something that's beneficial. But we've got the devil here. And I don't know, is that how, like, because you know how, like, the fallen angels or whatever made it, or it says in the book of Enoch that they came from heaven, they found the daughters of men, and then mated with them and created Nephilim. And the Nephilim were like big giants that, well, there were a series of experiments that just, some of them were just not intelligent enough. Like, oh, some of them were really big and really stupid. But not all of them, okay? All right, so what else do we need to know about? Is there anybody else that's like a part of this vampirism situation? Okay, this is a Knight of Swords. See how aggressive this person is? This is somebody that intrudes on your energy and in your space and in your time. This is a man under 40 is about to enter your life, conceals his emotions, has a military demeanor, disciplined. Oh God, I hope that this is not the person I keep dreaming about. Stay the fuck away from me. Let me get rid of that. Has courage and a good heart, responsible, shrewd, and alert, planner, engineer, designer, builder, or architect. I've had this dream about this guy that wants to come into my life like for so many freaking months now, and my skin crawls every time I think about it. But that's the feeling that I get, because this guy is like a military person that the government, in my dreams, the government was like making this dude watch me, like constantly be around me in my dreams. Like, I don't know what that has to do with this, but that's what I was instantly transmitted. So constantly, like, basically, like, you have to be watched for some protection reason. Some type of, like, bodyguard situation, but there was something about, I knew that this guy in my dream had been paid to protect me, but to also, like, try to woo me or whatever, like, into some type of committed, bonded, like, situation. And anyways, and he had like a whole wife and family and shit, like, and he was just like giving money. It was, in my dream, it was really weird. But I feel that there's some mischievous energy with this person coming in. Conceals his emotions. Ugh. The audacity. Like, I wouldn't sniff this person the fuck out, like, literally, before they would even enter the room. Duh. This is on my board from my dreams. If I ever saw this person, I would run away. I would run. For reals. This is somebody that wants to trap you. If you're a female, there could be some person that wants to, like, impregnate you. And it's not even a joke. That could be the Knight of Swords energy, or this Knight of Swords energy could be somebody that you meet that I do feel military. In my dream, this guy always had his gun with him, was wearing, he just, ugh. He was like there to like try to cause problems, really, to try to keep me back from just try to control me and like make me have babies and shit. Like, I don't know, it's fucked up. Yeah, to get me in the hangman position forever with some crazy asshole. No, thank you. I mean, that's my dream, but what does that have to do with the card? Oh, that could be a situation. Somebody could be trying to pull you into a third party situation, or they could be trying to come in and get and mess with your love life and get you stuck in the hangman position. This is the Queen of Wands. This popped out. Indicates a woman over 30. Cool, frosty demeanor, classically attractive but aloof. Plays games with men's hearts and feelings. This person will be unfaithful. Naturally thin and attractive without effort. Self-absorbed and selfish. Not interested in career advancement. Works because she has to. Controlling, manipulative, and vindictive. Okay. This could be the Aaron energy. Yeah, I'm Aaron. I just said Aaron. There could be somebody named Aaron. I was going to say Karen. This is the energy of like a Karen. And that they could be an ex of yours that was always getting you in the hangman position. So I feel like this is somebody that, these could be exes that want to come back in. This could be a man or this could be a woman, right? Or they could be other lifetimes, other timeline people that want to come back in. But see how the hangman position, this is what happens to you every time that you interact with them. Like, yeah. They get you in the hangman position. Then you're like stuck waiting, or you're in a situation with them that is binding and you're in some type of suffering that you can't escape. So yeah. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. What? Another woman. This could be somebody's mother. It's an opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving. This is the psychic vampire. Takes without giving. Takes. We got you. We got you now. Okay. Opinionated woman. This is who it is. Volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving. Gives only when there is something to be gained. She is strictly materialistic and has that outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Be suspicious of this person, for sure. Cut them off. I call justice and judgment over this person, whoever they are in my life. And all of this person, this situation, I call judgment on all of this stuff. No. Like that guy from my dream. I'll run away. Absolutely not. Somebody could be wanting to entrap you, is what I heard. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles, because of your Four of Pentacles, because of your Six of Cups. They think that you're stupid or something. They think that you fall for some type of dumb trick. Also, I feel like somebody's doing some type of tongue spell. They don't want you to speak. They don't want you to speak out on what these people have been doing. How they've been using this where to go. Where to go? The Hierophant reversed. Oh, here it is. This chthonic deity, the Hierophant in reverse. How they were utilizing unconventional spiritual practices like voodoo, hoodoo, whatever. Shamanism, I don't know. They're using some unconventional mean to get in between the lovers, like that, and to drain energy harvest. So 7 of Wands says you're on the defensive, you have the advantage, and will eventually win. Be strong and aggressive. Again, with setting boundaries with this person, when you find out who they are, cut ties with them. Say, sorry, but that's what I would say. Here's the thing, though. When you do that with this person, they're going to lose their goddamn marbles over it. I am not joking. Because we already know the traits of this person, okay? This person is somebody that uses somebody and walks away. This Queen of Cups in reverse is a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you with witchcraft and control your money and your love life and everything. She's just a bad person. But then you have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could even be the same person, or they could be friends or something. An opinionated woman, volatile, changing moves, narrow-minded and bigoted. This could be somebody's mother also. Unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving. Gives only when something is to be gained. When you call back your energy from this situation, which we call back our energy from these people in this situation, it's going to be worlds lighter. You're going to feel so much lighter. So there was so much of your energy that was being harvested by this situation. Okay, so let's get an outcome, Spirit. Justice. That's a great outcome. I'm down with that. Yeah, we would like justice for all of these cards that are already here. The card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action that you take will have an effect. Be decisive. Move forward, okay? Move forward in life. Contracts. The tower just tried to fall. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. If you've been wronged, justice is assured. Okay, so that's good because you have been wronged by these people. This whole situation is wrong. So, yeah, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and this is over for this energy vampire. I am not even playing. Now that you know those empathic things, like that we talked about, that being an empath gets you into situations where your light triggers other people's demons, and when that happens, they will attack you, and they'll drain your energy because they don't have light within them. Okay? Just gonna use some of the note cards just to get a little bit more info. Coming after you with pitchforks. Walk away. There's feds watching. They're definitely watching these other people. There could be great pain, sorrow, or loss. Experimentation. Okay. Forgotten wishes get granted. I feel like something wants to try to confine you, restrict you. There could be somebody that's trying to hack into your mind when you're asleep. Shit, they're doing it now. They're doing something to the crown chakra. We rebuke that in the name of the Most High God. They're trying to keep you in this groundhog time loop energy, but there's a divine intervention. You could be somebody that would be better off with living a country life or just not in the city where there's more nature, especially if you're empathic. If you're feeling depressed, it's not your energy, it's this other person. You've got to choose to love yourself first. That's the biggest thing. That's how you defeat the vampire. You go, nope, sorry. Instead of giving to you, I gotta give to myself because I gotta love myself. You know what I'm saying? You're right now in your North Node. And being in your North Node is in the higher aspect of your soul. They sold their souls for gain. So they're literally wondering why you have what you have because they had to sell their souls to get something. Jack Parsons could be relevant, and the Babylon workings. Somebody was trying to find something to blackmail you with. They try to put a target on your back. This definitely has to do with divine bloodlines. Remember that God has a plan for you. There could be a nosy neighbor involved. Okay? They could be planning something for Saturday and something for Thursday. CIA could be involved as well. Psalm 53, the fool says in his heart, there is no God. Do all of these evildoers know nothing? That's the gist. There's so much more to that. Okay. In Psalm 58, do you rulers speak justly? Do you judge people with equity? No. In your heart you devise injustice, and in your hands mete out the violence of the earth. Damn. You could need to do, like, depart and move from where you're at. Okay? There's trials. And these people have they've ostracized you. Tried to humiliate you, basically. Didn't work. They tried to do a fate swap, but they can't because they're full of hate and you're full of love. There could be somebody that wants your woman or wants your man. Yeah, they're in the energy of the pride before the fall. Then we've got Santeria reverse, which means black Santeria. We rebuke that in the name of the Most High God and the name of Jesus. The real name of Jesus. This person tried to silence you. For sure. I felt that. Like, for sure. Don't worry about your future. Stay pure in your heart. You've been being tested. Psalm 55. Listen to my prayer, O God. Do not ignore my plea. Hear me and answer me. My thoughts trouble me, and I am distraught because of what the enemy is saying, because of the threats of the wicked, for they bring down suffering on me and assail me in anger. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. I said, oh, that if I had the wings of a dove, I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far and stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter from the tempest and the storm. Lord, confuse the wicked, confound their words, for I see the violence and the strife in the city. Day and night they prowl about on its walls. Malice and abuse are within it. Destructive forces are at work in the city. Threats and lies never leave its streets. Let death take my enemies by surprise. Let them go down alive to the realm of the dead, for evil find lodging among them. God, who is enthroned from of old, will humble them because they have no fear of God. God will bring down the wicked to the pit of decay. The bloodthirsty, deceitful will not live out one half of their days. Amen. Amen. That's right. That's Psalm 55. Damn. The Psalms of Solomon are like, they're really intense. Don't look back when you leave this situation. This person was a stalker. Okay. Don't look back. There's no need to. Yeah, somebody was really unbalanced. You're about to meet your soul tribe, is what I just heard. There was definitely cloaked energy involved. There could have been some type of spiritual relic influencing the energy of the situation. Okay. Don't let this person try to cause a separation in your life. Don't let religious beliefs block your connection to the Most High. That was for somebody. Okay, I just dropped these. Hold on 1 second. All right, we've got a spiritual connection. Focus on your spiritual connection. There's an enemy and a frenemy in your energy. They are a flippin' weirdo. They're a natural born killer, or you're a natural born killer, and they don't even know it. Like, some people just like, yeah, cloaked energy involved. Some people just think like, oh yeah, I could just take that person. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You don't know, actually, what that person could do, you know? And what they have to be able to defend themselves. There's going to be a divine intervention, so you don't need to have any anxiety, okay? Just make sure that if you feel scared, like, pray Psalm 91. Know that this magic energy, this everything with this reading is going to be resolved. So, but again, okay, this just tried to pop out again. This is talking about the Queen of Wands. This is who you need to break the connection with. Indicates a, well, she's in the reverse. Indicates a woman over 30. Cool, frosty demeanor. Classically attractive but aloof. Plays games with men's feelings. This person will be unfaithful. Naturally thin and attractive without effort. Self-absorbed and selfish. Not interested in career advancement. Works because she has to. Controlling and manipulative and vindictive. Okay. So that was the warning. All right. So we went over like a lot of stuff today. Make sure that you drink a lot of water, okay? You have the world open to you. So thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. There's a link in the description box to a PayPal if you want to donate to the question. Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and ask your question. So yeah, you can donate or tip the reader through the link in the PayPal link in the description box. And up above, let me see. Okay, let me look at your court case. There's definitely something, there's karma involved. There's definitely karma involved. There's a dark magician involved. See that right there? I just cut the deck. That's what you're dealing with. So I had somebody like do some illegal stuff to me and take me into court through, and they were bearing false witness against me. I don't know why I'm getting like the same type of, it's kind of like the same type of energy. Yeah, so it shows that there's going to be exhaustion. Obstacles are in your way, disappointments and setbacks. You'll be exhausted from fighting this battle. Let's ask the pendulum. Okay. Okay. Are they going to win their court case? Is Becca Lara going to win her court case? So pretty big no. But we'll ask again, okay? Is Becca Lara going to win her court case? Still doing the same thing. It's, you know what it feels like? It feels like there's something in the way that's unmovable. Because when I pulled this card, it said obstacles in your way, disappointments and setbacks. You will be exhausted from trying to accomplish something. It will be impossible to achieve what you want. It is simply not meant to be. No amount of effort or determination will change that. You may have to settle with your second choice. So that could have to do with like if they offer you some type of deal or something. Like a lot of the times when you go to court, they will be like, if you plead something, then they'll what I'm hearing is to not plead guilty, and there's that other option. Okay, you know, it's like no contest or something. That's going to be the option. There may be a deal that the other people have. You know what I'm saying? Like the district attorney. That's what I'm trying to say. They may have, because I don't feel like you have a bad record. So But again, somebody used witchcraft to get you in this situation anyways. So, I don't know. I don't know what. I need to really Google into that. Because I honestly don't know what type of witchcraft, other than a dark magician. Like, I don't know what type of witchcraft. Okay, so either way, you're going to enter into the. Sorry, I got to cover up her body. Okay, so either way, there's the world card, Laura. So you're going to be okay, but again, you may have to just settle for something that's second choice. I don't know why I'm feeling like there's somebody that's in the court system that's related to your family, or a friend or something like that, and they're doing something like. Oh, it's gonna come out when you go to court. So, but it still shows me that if you have to take an agreement or pay a fine, then it's better to just cut your losses for whatever this is. Okay. Again, there could be something hidden. Sometimes when we think that we're losing, we're not actually losing. Because sometimes winning is like, okay, this shit just literally fell into my lap. This is the Wheel of Fortune and the upright. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a man that's over 40. He works really hard. His job is the center of his life, financially successful. Patient and extremely focused. Traditional values of hard work, public service, ethical, conservative, realistic and down to earth. Follows through and keeps his words, underestimated by most. Then there's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then the Six of Pentacles, you gain control over your financial life. It will become easier to meet payments. You may be asked to make payments to the court or something like that. Concerns your overall self-worth, success in business or sales, increased personal power at work. You develop an understanding of financial success and how to manage it. You must give to others in order to keep money flowing through your life. That's one secret. I don't know why, if this is an ex or this is somebody maybe that somebody's taking you to court, but could this be a cop or something? This could be somebody that's going to come into your life. It's part of your Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And it's going to, because you've been so out of balance. Literally the imbalance that I am feeling from you getting drained, Becca, like Lara, like it's a lot of energy. I'm not even joking. It's kept you at a serious imbalance. So the Wheel of Fortune showing me this Knight of Pentacle being attached to it. And then also the Six of Pentacles, which is, this is you getting balance back and you being able to be in a position to actually give to others. Okay. So yeah, so everything's going to work out, you guys. You'll be good. Just make sure that you show up. Somebody was doing this. They were trying to get you in the Ten of Swords position. Because don't think like a victim or a martyr. That will keep this energy going. I think that's kind of the basis of how the psychic vampire energy works. But remember that there is somebody in your life that maybe, do you know this person? Oh my God, whoever did this to you is going to purgatory. That's what they just said right now. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's somebody that you need to cut out of your energy. But you have to ask the Most High to do it. To really come in and like, because it's like at this point, it's like having something cut out of you like a surgery, but not. It's they put something there to imbalance you. This dark magician. Damn, this is sad as shit. I hate that. This is about your love life, yo. Oh, I gotta cover up their bodies. I'm sorry. This is about their love. This is about your love life. Your love life is in the upright though. Like, um, and on the Lover's card, it literally says that an important decision has to be made. But you have this dark magician energy, okay? And that is, it says you may, this person that's working against you, that's this dark magician, is very manipulative and relentless in a pursuit of money. They attempt to control and deceive others. They don't recognize good opportunities. They lack clear thinking. They refuse. I heard that they took bad advice. They took bad advice from somebody else. Because here's judgment being called on that situation. But even though judgment's getting called on it, may not mean that court's going to go your way. It's kind of like I think everybody has a different experience with the courts. Mine was extremely traumatic. Like, and I didn't think that there was any type of, I was like, dude, what in the, they should have never brought my psychic ass in there. They should have never done that. Shown God that crooked shit. They should have never done that. They should have let me be. But yeah, I feel like sometimes people use you guys as a test, and it's like, because some people don't have twin flames. When you meet up with somebody that has a twin flame energy or even a soulmate energy, other people will get so jealous they'll just start doing all this black magic because they will never have that. They know that they'll never have that because they're somebody that just continues to do black magic all the time, and that's why they don't have that, because they abuse their twin flame, and so that's why they don't have one in this life. I figured that, so that could be part of this, but yeah, you guys will be okay. You'll be okay. Just make sure that you do everything by the book, because you have people doing underhanded stuff in this situation, okay? Don't let anybody use your energy or power or words against you. Again, like, silence is the best way to actually say something. Sometimes being silent, like literally, sometimes silence is the best way. Again, I'm feeling the moon here, so there's definitely moon energy, something being done under the moon. Okay. But yeah, you're gonna be all right. Just make sure that you do everything by the book, and make sure that you make your payments by, or if they do community service or whatever it is, just make sure that you guys complete that, because you have somebody that has an influence. Maybe they know people in the courts, and they know people, somebody that's working against you, clearly. Like, we had those, they were all feminine, except for the knight, but the Knight of Swords was in the upright, but I still felt a very military, aggressive energy with that person. So I didn't really feel like they could be a fighter or something, boxer, something like that. So, okay, well, oh my gosh, it's been an hour and 44 minutes. Holy cow. Time flies. I really, really enjoyed this one, and I love you guys so much. And remember that God loves you, the universe loves you, you love you. Continue to be good to yourself, continue to love yourself. That's how you're going to keep yourself connected to Source. That's how you're going to stay connected to God. And bless you, all of you. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.